So the title of my second presentation is Pertandingan dan Anugerah Akademik Pengajaran Peringkat Universiti dan Peringkat Kebangsaan. So I got this from the Taklimat AFNC 2008 from KIT, tapi saya susun balik dan ada tambah benda lain. So I put more things inside based on my experience. Okay, let's see. First of all, university level. University level, we have AFNC. AFNC is called Anugerah Fellowship Knight Chancellor. Dia ada banyak kategori, but salah satu kategori that I want to talk about is teaching. How many tadi teaching? Ada 6 prizes. 6 prizes means, okay, tadi yang asterisk tadi, what is 10,000? 10,000 is 10,000 travel grant. It's not cash. You can use this money to go anywhere in the world. Okay, so I won this in 2013, and I use this money to go to Hong Kong. I go to Thailand 2 times. Yeah, only 3 places I managed to go for conference. If you want to go for just visiting, also can. This money is controlled by pejabat pendaftar, so please try this. Okay, this is one of it, AFNC. And when you get this, you will be receiving this award from Sultan Selangor. Dia ada satu program khas, Majlis Gemilang Putra. So teaching award, as I said, ada 4 winners before. Okay. Another one, this is quite current. This just started since last year, 2017 and 2018. Last year, no news, UPM tak masuk langsung. Only this, not last year, sorry, in 2017. 2018 baru, last time they were, maybe I don't think it's called PICTL, they didn't promote it. I mean, certainly they promote, okay, so PICTL is happening last year. So this one actually, if you join this one, there's a free nya kan. So there is no prize money, tak ada duit. Tapi duit 5,000 ni ada, okay. This is only for faculty level punya winner. Is 5,000, 3,000 and 1,000. So last year kita faculty diwakili oleh program Animax, Animax, Dr. Julia dengan Encik Roslan. Mereka pergi present dekat UPM Sedang, lawan dengan fakulti-fakulti lain. Only one faculty can only propose one for this pusat terbaik amalan inovasi. But every lecturer boleh hantar Putra Indo Creative Competition. Yang itu free. You just isi borang, you tak perlu pergi pun. You hantar borang, you hantar. Dengan dokumen dan sebagainya, hantar. Kalau dapat menang, menanglah piala. Menang piala dengan sijil. Tapi there is a reason why this two is happening at UPM. Okay? One of the reason is they are related to the peringkat kebangsaan. So if you are a winner of AFNC, you will be automatically selected to join. They call it Anugerah Akademik Negara. Okay, this one you're talking about big money. Menang 50,000. Kalau tokoh akademik negara, which is only one, hadiahnya 200,000. So last year, Dr. Wan Zuhanis, from KIT, dia dapat Anugerah Akademik Negara untuk teaching. So she got 50,000. So the thing is, the checklist yang ada kat sini adalah sama dengan Anugerah Akademik Negara. So there is the reason dia ada buat benda macam ni. So it's like continuation. What about this one? PICTL. So PICTL is related to AKRI. Okay, when you submit for this, all the checklist yang ada dalam ni is actually the same as AKRI. AKRI, you are talking about money lah. If you are the finalist, there is a 3 out of 5 chance to win something. So AKRI, hari tu yang hantar permohonan ada lagi, dia orang cakap dalam 200 lebih permohonan, and then dia akan panggil setiap kategori hanya 5 orang untuk datang present as a finalist. Daripada 5 orang, hanya 3 orang yang akan menang hadiah. So hadiahnya yang pertama adalah RM10,000. Yang kedua RM5,000 dan ketiga adalah RM3,000. So hari tu rezeki saya dapat nombor 2. So I dapat RM5,000, tapi duit belum masuk lagi. Dia tengah proses. So this is AGRI. It's related to PICTL. And this will happen in August. Benda ni akan berlaku. And this one will be very short notice. But if you already done this, it's okay. Just transfer saja. Transfer saja. Buat benda sikit-sikit lagi dapat masuk ni. All this yang pergi ke peringkat kebangsaan, semua borang akan disign oleh Naik Chancellor. So you need to submit to Serdang, and then Naik Chancellor akan sign dan hantar. So ini I pernah masuk, just hantar je lah, tapi tak dipanggil tu, I think it's too early lah. This is talking about level of national level. So this is something that reachable. So I will talk a little bit more about this, especially AFNC, because there's so many categories, and our faculty actually can join so many. I'll show you how. So this is AFNC. So dia ada banyak kategori: pengajaran, penyelidikan dan inovasi, perkhidmatan profesional dan perunding cemerlang. I think other than teaching, I think another winner from our faculty is Dr. Zafri. He won, I think, 2014 or 15 under consultation. He got a very big project from Bintulu Port. So he got, I think either professional or perunding cemerlang. He got that one. Nak masuk, okay, dia tengok you are UPM academic staff, okay. Warga negara dan bukan warga negara also can apply. The last time when I applied together with Dr. Abu Hena, I applied as a senior, he applied as a junior one, right? And then you must have at least 4 marks of matter teaching assessment of 4 and above in the previous 2 semesters, and the LPPT must be more than 80 for the previous year. Okay, itu saja. And dia ada 2 kategori lagi di sini. Dia ada anugerah pengajar cemerlang APC and anugerah pengajar muda, which is more than 10 years service and less than 10 years service. So there's so many staff kat sini dalam this group, these 2 groups. So the 10,000 one is for the more than 10 years. If you are less than 10 years, the hadiah is 7,000, is still a lot. So I nampak a lot of bakal calon-calon untuk AFNC. So tarikh actually we don't know. For this year I don't know, so I simply take this from last year one to tell you early information so you can prepare yourself. So Kate is going to give out an email to the dekan sometime in January this year. So very soon, I think. And then proses pemilihan calon FNC di peringkat fakulti. Dekan will select people to join this staff. The closing date is usually in February. So actually, if you are selected this year, if you win anything, it will be next year. The process is very long. Many things are going to happen. Menamakan 2 hingga 10 orang pegawai akademik, minimum 1 calon anugerah pengajar cemerlang dan 1 calon anugerah pengajar muda. So I don't know if there is, but hari itu when I went for ACRI, I talked to Kate and then they say that there has been no submission from UPMKB for so long. Okay, proses pencalonan. Okay, this one happens later. Okay, now the job will be for the dean to decide who is going to be selected for this year. So these are the categories, 6 kelompok anugerah pengajaran. There are 6. Sains tuli, sains gunaan, sains kesihatan, kejuruteraan, sastra, and sains sosial. Semua staff akademik di UPMKB boleh masuk. Dan actually staff UPMKB yang paling bertuah, sebab kita ada semua bidang kat pintu. Banding dengan fakulti di Serdang, dia very fokus perhutanan, pertanian. We have everything. So kalau kita tengok sains tulis, FSPM boleh. Saya masuk dulu, the one I joined was under science student. Sains gunaan, FSPM have. Sains kesihatan only we don't have. We don't have this. Kejuruteraan, yeah, we have engineering, Jabatan Sains Asasi dan Kejuruteraan. Sains Sosial, Jabatan Sains Sosial. Jadi ada dua, Sains Sosial gunaan. Okay? So you have the people. Kita boleh masuk berapa? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Tua dan muda. Berapa? 10. Sepatutnya hantar 10 calon. Dekan kena nanti 10 orang, semua kat sini ada sini. Cukup. Ya, 10 orang muda dan yang senior boleh hantar. Sebab dia ada kategori dia ada dua, senior and junior. So what happens is you will have to make a portfolio pengajaran which is 25% of the. And this is something that is easy for young lecturers because you are already doing it. You already create it when you went for induksi. Okay? So it's like done already. For old people like me, we got nothing. We don't have any portfolio. We have to create a portfolio. But for you, you already part of your daily things. So the content is maybe more than what you did. So it's just add on only. You already have portfolio. Okay, then the second level. Second level is penilaian pengajaran. Okay, professional and then cerapan. Okay, so what happened is if you are selected, you have good portfolio. Maybe now if you put your name now, maybe in semester June or November, I think June most probably, somebody will come to sit in your class. Like 2 person will come, one from here, Bintulu, and another from Sedang. Last time yang datang tengok saya bagi kuliah adalah Prof. Siddiq, Prof. Siddiq from Faculty Science, he came. And daripada sini ada lagi seorang profesor di sini, Prof. Usmanu. He is the winner of one of the AFNC. Okay, so 2 people sit in the class and watch me teach in the class is called a cerapan. So that's 50% there. And also penilaian rakan sejawat and ketua jabatan just like bagi borang sajalah. So KJ and a friend will definitely give you a good mark, so no problem. Only you are scared is people come into your class. Itu. So what happens if you are already done there? Then you go to the final selection. The final one is there is a panel dekat Serdang, ada 4 jury. You have to go there and present. Give a micro teaching, something like that. That is 50%. So apa yang bagus is cumulative. Mean if you have good marks from the beginning and then hopefully at the back you dapat boleh menang lah dengan orang lain kalau markah yang lain tu kecil sikit. So okay. So these are the winners of all the AFNC since 2010 until 2016 data ni. So fakulti Sains, Pertanian dan Makanan. So tengok ada 2, Fakulti Pertanian have 2, Ekonomi 2. So actually Bintulu was very famous last time. Bintulu ada 4 winners. The first winner was Dr. Usmanu, Prof. Usmanu, 2011. 2012 kita ada double bonus, 2 orang menang, muda dan tua. Okay. Dr. Patricia and Dr. Ong. And I menang in 2013 and for the next 6 years there is nothing. So before this diorang kata Bintulu every year last time lah, but after that tak ada dah. It's so quiet, nothing happens. Okay, so I hope that you all try, and then some you can apply again. Dr. Wan Zohani dia menang 2 kali, 2012, 2016. Dia masuk as a junior, she won, and then as senior, she won. See, so now is your time, juniors. I mean, pengajar muda. Now you should send before you become tua. Don't waste the chance. Get the 7,000, get the 10,000, get 70,000. Okay? Try. Just submit. Don't worry. If you get selected, good. If not, try again in another year. Okay, so that is about AFNC lah. So once that is done, the interview, everything, and then you do the micro teaching, and then done. So if you're selected, you will be called to Sedang in May next year, 2020. For this year, your need, next year baru pergi Sedang kalau menang. And then you akan bersembah dengan Sultan Selangor, dapat terima piala, and then you ada boot untuk dan sebagainya lah. Okay, so this is Pictel. Pictel is just started by UPM 2 years ago. So as I said just now, there are two main competitions at sini, which is Putra Indo Creative Awards for UPM staff only, and another one is Pertandingan Fakulti Pusat Terbaik Amanah Inovasi. This is also for UPM. Tapi fakulti ni ada duit, 5,000, 3,000, 1,000. Tapi only one can be selected from each faculty. So macam this year, I don't know who is going to be selected. I have no idea. Okay, so if anybody thinks that you are doing very good, so please give your name to Dekan or something to propose yourself. Because I think my first time joining this was last year with Dr. Julia, and we see that all the other faculty, they are not presenting on their own. They are not one person presenting. Dia memang macam ada linkages dengan group, ada group, they're very strong. It started in 2016, I think. 17 lah. Kita lambat setahun. Only last year we have pendedahan, exposure, and we like this. Okay. So this is 5,000, 3,000, and 2,000. Okay, so if you're in a group, you share lah. Kalau you seorang, but so far I tengok it's all group when they go to this fakulti amanah terbaik. I still have no idea for this year how we're going to do this. But maybe you have better idea. So this one, Putra Indo Creative Award, is for everybody. Yeah, as long as you are academician, you can apply. And there are so many categories, and I said, you can see that a lot of it is about e-learning. Yeah? Putra Blast also can. If you are very interested in Putra Blast, please try. Putra MOOC also can. Then you have teaching without lectures. This is the one I joined. When I did my project in 2013, there is no such thing as teaching without lecture. Now only this term is coming out. Okay, teaching with interactive lecture also can. Yeah? Immersive learning, virtual, blended, and then face-to-face. Okay, so you can try if you have anything interesting for this. Just apply. This is free. Just submit the form. And you can also later on apply for another one, which is the ACRI. Yeah? See? You see ACRI? It's the same. Pengajaran transformatif tanpa syarahan serta interaktif, maya, blended, dan bersemuka. So the component is the same. That's why UPM dia dah dapat maklumat what is ACRI, so they are doing it before ACRI so that they have the participant. So last year UPM submitted 14 proposal, 14 participants for ACRI, but only 2 managed to become finalists. Yeah? Myself and another lecturer from Sedang, but only one won something from that final. So I'm sure we can send more, especially from so many faculty. And this is anugerah akademik negara lah, saya cakap tadi. So anugerah penerbitan jurnal, all the price is 50,000. Tapi only one winner, very difficult, only one winner. Okay, yang tadi yang FNC tadi saya cakap, okay FNC, sorry, I just go back a little bit. Okay, yang ni FNC tadi saya kata ada 6 pemenang. 3 adalah untuk senior dan 3 adalah untuk pengajar muda. Later on, they are going to combine it. Sains tulis dan kesihatan, dia combine. Sains gunaan dan kejuruteraan, dia combine. Sastra dan sastra gunaan, dia combine. So, both the sastra, 2 winners. One for muda and one for senior. Bukan setiap ni ada pemenang. Dia combine, tapi ada 2 winner for one component. Muda dan senior. So next, So if you are interested in getting medals, there are so many teaching and learning conference by nowadays. Yeah. Among those who are very every year ada yang very popular like IUCEL. IUCEL is very popular. International Universal Carnival on E-Learning. Okay. And then another one from UKM. This is K-Novasi, very popular also. Recently in January, baru lepas 2-3 hari lepas, I pun tak pergi. I don't have anything to go. So IUCEL is they change university every year. They go to different university, they will do this. Yeah? This is 2006 in UTM. But this is different from the one tadi lah. The one tadi is competition, there is the value lah, award. This one is normal, like you go, you join, you can get medal. Gold, silver or bronze. You can collect a whole table of medal if you like. Yeah, what is just medals lah. It is also interesting, like research also say you have medals for research. But the one really you challenge you is the awards. AFNC, Pictel, and then ACRI and also AAM. So the question is, we are RU, so why do we need to bother about teaching and learning, joining this competition? Yeah, so I will show you just based on experience from ACRI. And we know UPM is very, we call it, competitive. They want to be top in everything. So this is the finalists of the ACRI, all these university. And most of the RU are also here. And you have swasta, you have private sector, government sector, and everything is here. This is all ACRI finalists. And to say that RU is not interested in teaching and learning, I will show you that UTM won 3 awards in ACRI. They have 6 categories in the final. UTM have 5 representatives in the 5 categories. Their VC also came to the ACRI presentation because they know definitely they'll win something, and they won 3 medals, 3 categories. 1 gold, 1 silver, and 1 bronze. So they brought back 10, 15, 18,000. So this is a research university. Yeah? Another research university, UKM, they won 2. Yeah, they won 2. So this is 5,000 and 10,000. Also, they win 15,000. So UPM always wants to be in front also. So I'm sure one day they will ask, where is our participant? What happened? And of course, it's not asking us, they're asking our bosses lah. They have to answer lah. So these are the 4, as I said. FNC, please start this year. If you have been here for a few years, you can start. I'm sure you have done some things for your teaching, and then Pictel in August, you can prepare for it. August, and then if you are having good result in Pictel, you can also try for ACRI. It's open. ACRI is open. It's not necessarily you have to win here to come here. No, you can join. And this one is a special one. This one is special one. But this and this is always open for anybody. So if you want to win prizes, please, for teaching and learning, we should do every semester. Please try, start with AFNC and Pictel. And this year, the end of the year is ACRI. So UPM KB 2019. So this is the question lah. So hopefully this year you can ask, we can be assistant. Dr. Patricia, Dr. Osmanov, Dr. Ong, and myself, we have experience in AFNC, and then I have experience in Pictel and also ACRI. You can come and ask if you want any how to do this or whatever. Please do so. We encourage a lot of participation from the faculty member. Okay, so that's all for me for the second session.